Yo, what up, what up, what up? What I'm about to do is I'm about to do bench press. It's gonna be 225 and I'm gonna do 5 sets of 20 reps. And this is the workout that there was a time, let me tell y'all a story. There's a time when I was down in Tuscaloosa and I was talking to this one guy. I mean, he had like I think it was like four, five, 6 plates on there. So what my father always told me was if someone's better than you or if someone has more knowledge and wisdom, what you want to do is you want to take heed and listen to them and take advice. You don't want to just be that person who's like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing that. You don't want to project and have assumptions. So what you want to do is you want to just go up to people and just talk to them and be like, hey, what did you do to get to where you're at? And he told me a story about this guy. He said he trained a guy and he told him that if he was to work out with him, he can get him to, just 315. Okay, so he had a bigger plan on hand. So his plan was to have him do this workout. And instead of doing 315, he was able to help the guy be able to do 405. And he said what he had him do is he told me this workout, and I was able to complete this workout. It took me a long time to do this workout because I wasn't really that strong. I was around like 315 at the time. This was like a decade ago. It was like 315 at the time. And he said, what you want to do is you want to put 225 on the bar and you want to do 5 sets of 20. And what you want to do is you don't want to get discouraged when you do this workout. You want to just focus on doing the best you can because there was times when I would be on my second set and I'd be at like 8. So what I would do is, I'll just stick with it, build what you're going to do is you're going to build dense muscle so you'll be able to have the endurance, the strength, and the power because whenever you get to like 10 reps, it's like those are going to be your fast twitch muscles because you're just banging them out. These are going to be touch and go. It's not going to be a pause and the competition stuff. It's going to be touch and go. So yeah, man. So whenever you get past 10, it's like you're working the slow twitch muscles. It's going to be tough. But the thing about it is, if it's worth doing it, if something's worth getting it, it's gonna be difficult, and that's the beauty of everything because the struggle is what's gonna make us great. So what I'm about to do is, in between the sets, you can take as much time as you need. It's all on you, just as long as you get good clean reps. And if you're able to get around like 8, just keep that count, get back to it. So what I'm about to do is 5, 6, 20. Let's get it. Also, I'm wearing these elbow sleeves because my elbows hurt these days, man. So I'm able to increase my longevity because my elbows, they get to the point where they kind of like lock up and stuff, and it'd be hurt whenever I twist like that. So I like wearing these. That's the first set. I'm gonna take a break, do some exercises to loosen up my elbows, loosen up my triceps and my shoulders. Get back to it. Yo, so right now it's about to be the second set. Second set of 20 reps. Let's get to it. It's tough. Second set is out the way. We got 3 more sets to do. I'm telling you, around the 4th set, you're gonna get to the point where your chest is just gonna be twitching, triceps are gonna be twitching, and it's just everything's just gonna be contracting. It feels good though, especially like you're driving around and you just feel your tricep twitching, make you feel like you're doing something. So second set is down. I'm gonna take a little break, get back to it. Yo, it's the 3rd set. Gonna have to make this count. And the rep scheme I use in my head, so I'm able to do 20. I go 5, 5, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's gonna be 20. So in my head, I'm not really counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way to 20 because it's like a psychological effect where it's like you're never gonna get there. So with me breaking it down to like 5 reps, 4, 3, 2, 1, it makes it much easier than just counting all the way or count downward. So this is the 3rd set. Let's go. I need to put chalk on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That hurts. That hurts. Oh man. I'm gonna feel this. I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. Whew. 2 more sets to go. I'm gonna take a break. Man, it's getting tough. I tell you, my elbows are on fire. Underneath, I got like a long sleeve, and I put my hoodie over it. But what I do is I put like vapor rub on, and then I got some cayenne pepper, like the actual seasoning. I put the seasoning on my elbows. My elbows are on fire right now. But I also, before I worked out, I took some cayenne pepper and garlic. Back whenever I used to work out my biceps and stuff like that, that used to be my 1-2 punch with some beetroot. Man, I tell you, veins be pumped, veins be like wide. It's like the cayenne, it makes you not feel pain. It's like taking a painkiller or something. But with cayenne, because you're just so heated up and so hot to where it's just like, you may be able to do like 8 reps. You'll be able to bust out at least 15. But I'm gonna take a break and get back to it. 2 more sets to go. All right, y'all. This is the 4th set. 20 reps. Woo! Let's get it. I like coming to the gym at this time now, since they don't got the music, because it's like whenever you need to push through, you just need that self-motivation. Instead of music, music's just noise. It's like when you listen to trolls and comments, it's just words. When stuff gets tough, it's just words. You gotta block it out. You know, if it comes to be like when I remember when the computers first came out, just pop-ups. That's how they are. You know, the comments, they're just pop-ups. You just gotta be able to focus, dig deep, and get through it. All right, let's go. Oh man. One more set. Oh my goodness. But yeah, when I was in college, you know, I asked the guys, I was like, what do y'all do to get to where y'all at? And what's crazy is, you got a lot of people that like to wear the headphones and stuff, and they're scared to talk to people. Man, all you gotta do is just walk up to people and just ask them. There's no point in being. It's like it's like in college. I never was around the people who was really wanting to party and just focus on entertainment. I was trying to surround myself with people who were like foreigners because they're not coming to America to be entertained. They're coming to America to get an education, do what they got to do. So I would surround myself with people who were focused, driven, and they're trying to get somewhere. So if you surround yourself with people like that, you can't do nothing but just grow. And that's what I try to do. Even working out, I never worked out with people who are around my age, younger. I usually work out with guys. When I first started, I worked out with guys. I was like 35 and above. You know, they pretty much teach me everything that they know. Even the like powerlifting, I didn't even know what that was. I don't think it wasn't really that big of a deal, even though I was focused on playing football. And like my belt, my singlet, you know, they wanted to teach me everything that they knew. They wanted me to do it. So I mean, you're gonna buy me a singlet, buy me a Inzer belt. I was like, cool, because at the end of the day, I want to be around people who have knowledge and wisdom because it's gonna help me get a better understanding. So I let them mentor me. They teach me all that they know, and instead of failing and slipping like most people do, most people they're not really going nowhere. They're consistent, but they're consistent with bad habits. But when you got people that are knowledgeable, it'll help you go to new heights, see things bigger than what you see yourself, because they're willing to help you in every way instead of there's competition. So, yeah, I went up to those guys, and those guys down there had to be about 40 or 50 years old, and I'm talking about they was jacked. So I went up to the guy. He said, "Man, if you could just do 225, 5 sets of 20, oh yeah, you'll be able to do 405." And I tell you, man, it took me a long time to be able to do 5 sets of 20 with 225. Not sure if anybody has ever done that, but it's like, man, it's like when you're first starting and you're not really at the point where you can do 405, man, I'm talking your arms just shaking, the bar going like that, the bar just going crazy. But hey, I stuck with it and I was able to do it. And man, I tell you, it felt good being able to do that and then put 405 on there because it's like a confidence builder. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're doing like a program and you gotta hit your max PR, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't keep up with that stuff. Whenever you get to the point where you gotta hit that top set, man, you should be able to do it twice. You feel me? You should be able to have the confidence to be like, man, I got this. You shouldn't be like scared or whatever. You should be able to be like, man, I'm ready. So I'm gonna take a little break, stretch, hit this last set. All right, everybody. Last set. Gotta make this count. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be worth it. Finally. Done. Done. Man. Man, I feel confident. I feel confident. Woo! I feel good. I think that's the best I've ever done that. Man. Just gotta keep working, keep getting better. Trying to get some more dense muscle. I'm not trying to get bigger. I just want the strength and power. Now it's all about building. This is the building stage, rebuilding. You know, it's like you get to a point and it's like a restaurant. You know, you got to a point where it's a new restaurant. Years have went by, the wear and tear has went down. It's time to adapt with the times. You know, the old Taco Bell about 20 years ago. It don't look like that no more. Had to renovate. So that's all we got to do with time. As we get older, we just got to renovate. We just got to figure out ways to get better. There's gonna be times where we get away from our old ways and we have to adapt to new ways because that's all about growth and development. We gotta do things that's gonna help us grow in areas and help us develop internally and externally. But most importantly, we gotta grow and develop within because we'll be able to know who we are within. We don't have to worry about other people telling us who we are. Man, I tell you, I love coming to this gym. Now, I think it's only at this time that the music's not on. So, yeah, I'm willing to record as long as the music's not on. Now, if the music on, you already know YouTube's gonna copyright it. But yeah, guys, that was 5 sets, 20. And like I said before, always go up to people who are better than you. There's gonna be people doing, as long as there's testosterone, there's always gonna be people doing things to get an edge, get a leverage. But at the end of the day, you can always learn from other people, regardless. The good and the bad. There's proverbs to learn. There's maxims to learn. There's wisdom to learn. Common sense to learn from people. Whether there are people that's not winning, and there are people that are winning. If we can learn 10 ways to fail, that means that we know 10 ways to not fail. It's all about a perspective. It's all about seeing things from a different perspective. It's all about growing. So at the end of the day, what are we willing to do to grow and develop our talent? We just got to keep on going. I think I'm about to do some extra stuff, but for this video, I'm going to just probably stop right there. Anything else I may put in my shorts, but this is the way I got the 405 using 225. Let's be great.